Good evening. Thank you for joining us. Another record-breaking day when it comes to coronavirus cases in Ohio.
Now, just yesterday, Ohio reported over 2,000 new cases in 24 hours.
And for the second day in a row, Ohio hit a new record. The state reported over 2,100 cases and 5 more deaths. Cases were above the 21-day reported average, while deaths were below. Hospitalizations and ICU admissions were both above average again.
There are now 70 counties that are either red or high incidence when it comes to the virus, according to Ohio's public health advisory system. Now, that means 85% of Ohioans are living in an area with a high risk of community transmission. But Trumbull County dropped down to orange on the health advisory system. Mahoning County remains in the red.
We're seeing cases on the upward trend with hospitalizations and ICU admissions up as well. So what's the plan to turn this around? And could another shutdown be in the future?
Well, Danielle Cotterman has more on what Governor Mike DeWine had to say today, along with what our local health officials are saying. Good evening, Danielle.
Good evening. Yes, with these numbers, the governor says Ohio is in the worst situation it has been in regards to this pandemic. But when asked if he would consider another state shutdown, he didn't give any definitive answers.
We don't have any plans to do shutdowns. And, say under no circumstances will we shut something down, and that would be a response.
Governor DeWine fielding a question about the potential of another state shutdown, saying experts believe there is a safe way to continue our day-to-day lives, and he is asking people to take those safety measures.
The science is clear. We are not doing those things that we were told early on that we needed to do to prevent the spread of this virus.
Local medical experts agree social distancing and mask-wearing fatigue are likely to blame for the surge in cases.
Patients are still admitted with this, and I think now more than ever it's important to not let up.
But is another shutdown needed? At this point, those local experts say it's all about balance.
Yes, we're seeing more cases now, but I think as we go about our lives and our businesses and our social beings, that has to happen in order for us to get back to a combination of living with coronavirus and also being very careful.
Nobody wants to go back to shelter in place and shutting things down, but I think we can do it on our own. Don't go to large gatherings, social distance, and wash your hands.
And as we wait for a vaccine and for the numbers to again level out, a reminder.
We're not over this virus, and I think it's going to get much worse before it gets better.
With more local news, I'm Danielle Cotterman.